Exceed Festival is underway and Konami has blessed us with a loner shark deck they dubbed Creeper from the Deep, but I think we can make it much better. Fun fact, I played this archetype for the first time in my life during last year's Exceed Festival, and it became one of my all-time favorite decks to pilot, so it's kind of our anniversary here. I probably posted more shark videos on my channel than any other deck, except for maybe Harpy Ladies, but it's a 50-50. So let's take a look at my new updated build. But before we do that, I would appreciate your support in subscribing to the channel and liking this video. Let's go. So, as standard, we are going to start with 3 Maxis and 3 Ash Blossoms. It's standard hand traps, we have to play them. I am running 3 Lantern Shark. The difference here is because we are going for 5 axes instead of the usual 4. Lantern Shark counts as a 3, 4 or 5. So that helps with that strategy. 3 Buzzo Shark, the heart and soul of the deck. 2 Silent Sea Nettle, it's an extra level 4 extender, and the main reason for it in here is to return extra deck cards to the extra deck. 1 Gazer Shark, this is a level 5 that I can use as a Tri-Brigade Revolt. It will special summon 2 level 5 monsters from my graveyard and I can exceed summon with them right away. 3 Abyss Shark, the main extender of the deck. I'm running 2 Crystal Shark. Unlike regular shark deck, I do want to see level 5s in my hand. And 3 Dream Shark. This is a new addition to the deck. It was added in the new patch. It's a free extender. I can summon from my hand if I have no monster or if I have water monsters on the field. It's a level 5. It doesn't have the water only, exceed only restrictions, so that will come in handy. For spells, I am also running some extenders, so I am running the Instant Fusion and 2 Ready Fusions. It will help me get into more level 5s and we will explore that with the extra deck. I am running 3 Foolish Burial Goods. It helps me to send some cards to the graveyard like Ice Barrier and Exceed Revival Splash. Ice Barrier in the graveyard can work as a searcher and it can get me into Abyss Shark, Dream Shark or whatever card I need. I'm running 2 Lightning Storms. To be honest, we don't have that many negates since Totally Awesome was banned, so I've decided to build into going second more often. The diffusions we already explained. We're running 2 Called by the Grave and 2 Forbidden Droplets. I decided to use Forbidden Droplet over the Dark Roll No More because I have cards that I want to send to the graveyard. I am running the Gazer Shark, I am running the Crystal Shark, I have Ice Barrier, I have Exceed Revival Splash. I am running 1 copy of Ice Barrier. I would love to run 2, but it was a bit bricky. It has 2 good effects. If I get attacked, it can make 1 monster attack into 0. And funnily enough, that came up against a Numeron player. That was a funny clip. I'm probably gonna upload it as a short or something. And the second effect, which is the most important, I can banish this card, send 1 of my level 5 monsters or higher into the graveyard, and then I can add 1 monster from my graveyard to my hand. So if I already have monsters in the graveyard that I want back, like Buzzo or Abyss Shark, I can send Gazer Shark to set it in the graveyard for next turn and grab 1, or I can go ahead and send Abyss Shark to the grave, add it to my hand, special summon it. Same goes for Dream Shark too. I am running 3 Evenly Matched. The format is shifting now with the sprite being added, and that's why I am running more Board Breakers instead of hand traps. And lastly, 1 Exceed Revival Splash. What this card does is I can special summon a level 4 or lower Exceed monster from my graveyard. The main effect is I can banish this card from the graveyard, target 1 Water Exceed monster that I control, special summon from my extra deck 1 Water Exceed monster that is 1 rank higher than that. I have a couple of level 5s and 6 that I can go into, and I'm gonna mention them in the extra deck. Now, let's take a look at the extra deck. I am running the Man-Eating Black Shark and the Sea Monster of Theseus. These are my instant and ready fusion targets. Sea Monster of Theseus has the added effect that it's a tuner, which is why we are running 1 Jing Yang. Why I've decided to go into this synchron, to be exact, is because it's a water monster. So it gets over the water restriction of Abyss Shark. So I can synchro summon with Theseus and either Abyss Shark or Dream Shark. The added effect here is I can still banish stuff from my graveyard. I can banish Gazer Shark to special summon both the Dream Shark, Abyss Shark with the Theseus again and exceed summon with that. And that will activate the effect of Jin Yang, banishing 2 cards, 1 from my opponent's field and 1 from his graveyard. I can also banish Ice Barrier from my graveyard to search something else. It's a tech that I'm trying in the deck and it came up a lot. Now let's go into the Exceed. I am running 1 Nightmare Shark It's a level 3. The deck can go into level 3s, and the main reason I would go into this is because it can attack my opponent directly and then I can Zeus over it. The level 4s, I am running the number 101 Silent Honor Arc. It's highly unlikely that I will go into this card over Nash Knight, but I am adding it for the Silent Honor Dark effect. I am running 1 Stealth Kraken and 1 Kraken Spawn. I am running the Silent Honor Dark to upgrade over the Nash Knight package. A new addition is Valiant Shark Lancer. It's a level 5, it can pop a monster, and if it got destroyed I can put 1 spell on the top of my deck. The other level 5 that I'm running is I'm running 2 copies of Nash Knight. 1 copy is not enough, because if I go first, I would usually summon this card as an interruption to take over 1 monster of my opponent. The second copy usually goes into the Silent Honor Dark package over Exceeds. This card can get a lot of attack. The highest I got so far is 3700. It can get over anything. I can detach 1 card from this card to negate the effect of all monsters on the field. Also, if this card is to be destroyed, you can just detach 1 card and it will not. And lastly, it can also go into Zeus, giving it at least 4 materials for its effect. The second level 6 that I am running is DDD Wave Hiking Caesar. Normally I cannot summon this card, however I can with Exceed Revival Splash second effect that I can banish the trap from my graveyard and over Exceed one of my level 5s into this. Usually it's gonna be the Valiant Shark. What this card does is it negates spells and gains attack. I am running the Sea Exceed Nash Knight. It's part of the Nash package, so no need to explain there. Lastly, 1 copy of Zeus. It's an Exceed deck, you play Zeus. That's all I got for the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!